Brittany here with day 40 of our 67 days towards our own at-home practice. Another really awesome day. Today we are going to be learning one new posture, and we're actually going to do our new breathing technique we learned yesterday at the end of our practice. So kind of changing things up. We are going to sit up nice and tall and still tune into our practice, sliding the palms in, taking 5 deep belly breaths. We have a lot on our mind, making these ujjayi. Sitting back on our tailbone. Letting everything on our mind go. Then bringing our hands to our heart and setting an intention for our practice. I offer you yet again ahimsa or compassion as our value of the day, and practicing it by being very loving to yourself, taking a little bit more time with yourself in each posture, giving yourself what you need today, and taking an extra moment to think, what does that even mean? If that's a nourishing tension. If not, setting any other intention that'll keep your mind on your mat. Then gently grounding the palms. We are not going to go into a breathing technique because we'll do it at the end. Instead, we are going to come onto our hands and our knees, palms underneath our shoulders, going into our 6 directions of the spine. Today, I am going to go into the intermediate. I want you to do whichever one's most nourishing for you. Starting off with our cat-cow, engaging the shoulders together in the back, eyes up. Exhaling, pressing through the fingers, belly into our back. Deep breaths in, surrendering the spine forward, complete breaths out. Gently assisting it all the way back. Just 3 more. Closing our eyes. Feeling the body. Moving and flowing with the breath. Deep breaths in. Complete breaths out. Just 1 more. Coming back to our center. Right arm up, left leg back. Deep inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. Inhale, forward. Exhaling in. 3 more deep breaths. Gently gripping the mat with that left hand, helping us keep our balance. Lengthening on our inhale, twisting on our exhale. Inhaling forward and exhaling back in. Switching sides, left arm up, right leg back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Two more deep breaths. Slow and steady, moving with the breath. Inhale forward. Exhaling back in. Going into our sides, twisting our right ankle to the side, left foot in front of the knee, left arm up, hips up. 5 deep breaths here, hugging the shoulders together, gaze up. As we inhale, breathing in everything our body needs, lifting those hips. Exhaling out everything that's no longer serving us. Deep inhale, complete exhale. Inhale, really open up. Exhale, come back in. Going over to the other side, left foot to the side, right foot right in line with the knee, right arm up, shoulders wide, gripping the mat with the left hand. deep belly breaths, lifting those hips, extending our side. Just 2 more. Inhale and open. Exhale back into the body. Beautiful. We're going to go right into our extended puppy. Walking our hands out, letting our bodies sink in, grounding our forehead. 5 deep breaths. Slow and steady, making sure our knees are right underneath our hips. Letting tension go from our lower back. Letting it go from our shoulders and our neck. Through our arms and our fingers, just melting into the mat. 1 more nice deep breath. Now we're going to gently walk the body in. As we do, we're going to sit directly on our ankles, coming into our last fold of the week. This is called rabbit pose. We're going to sit right on our ankles. Some of us, this is a little bit difficult. So maybe we use a block underneath us. Maybe we use a pillow underneath us. Maybe we even use a rolled up yoga mat underneath us. Finding whatever is comforting for us and taking a seat. Then we are going to bring our forehead right in between our knees. This is a neck lengthening posture. So the crown of our head is on the mat. We can interlace our fingers behind, if this is difficult for us. We interlace our fingers behind our head and we support it. We guide it into the body, helping with our lengthening. Deep breaths in, complete breaths out. Just 3 more. Grounding the forearms, not letting the shoulders just sink in, not making this too relaxed. Grounding the shoulders, letting it be a nice straight line between the shoulders and the elbows. Grounding the forearms. Deep breaths in, complete breaths out. And then gently pressing through the mat, lifting our head, coming up nice and tall. We are going to go right into our staff pose. Palms right by the hips, gently pressing through, shoulders together in the back, eyes forward, nice straight spine, pressing through the fingertips to keep us from hunching forward. 4 more deep breaths here. Sitting up nice and tall. As we inhale, filling up our belly. And as we exhale, gently letting it all go. When we're ready, releasing our hands, inhaling, lifting our arms up, lifting our chest up, letting our hips come forward, and exhale, folding forward. Coming into our forward fold. If there's any tension on our lower back, we take our 5 deep breaths, gently rocking side to side. Engaging the thighs to fold a little bit more. Finding our comfort. 1 more deep breath. Then sliding up the legs, stacking the spine, 1 vertebrae at a time. Bringing the soles of our feet in our Baddha Konasana. Sitting up nice and tall, gently pressing through the toes. Taking 5 deep breaths just like this. Maybe pressing on the knees, gently opening and assisting the hips. Straight spine, sitting nice and tall. 1 more nice deep breath. Gently reaching the arms up, chest up, hips forward. Exhale, folding forward. Bringing our forehead as close to our toes as it wants to go. Taking 4 more deep breaths here. Gently pressing through the the toes, the heels, helping our lower back stay in line, and gently engaging our thighs, helping us fold just a little bit more. 2 more deep breaths. And then gently sliding up, sitting nice and tall. We're going to come into our wide-legged fold. Deep inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Keeping our toes up nice and high, bringing our body down. And then walking our hands forward. We're going to walk them just gently, grounding the forehead. We're going to stay here for 5 deep breaths. If we need to, we can just ground our elbows, sitting like this. For some of us, this is all going to be what we want today, and that's perfect. And then when we're ready, we're going to gently walk the body over to the left side. We're going to be using our wide-legged forward fold to be doing a lot of the same things we do in our Janusirsana, our head to knee. Walking our hands, framing our left leg, grounding our head to our knee, taking 5 deep breaths here. Maybe walking our right hand a little bit further, helping us center, maybe grounding it under the leg. Just always returning our attention back to the breath. And then when we're ready, grabbing hold of our ankle or our foot or wherever we like with our left hand, reaching our right arm up towards the ceiling, taking 5 deep breaths. This is mimicking a revolved head to knee. Just showing you different ways to do it that will assist you at different points in your practice. 2 more deep breaths. And then gently twisting a little further, really opening up and coming back in, grounding the head. And when we're ready, gently walking the hands back to center. We're going to walk just a little bit further. Take just 1 nice deep breath here. And then walk over to our right side, framing our right foot with our hands. We're going to walk our hands down, ground our head, taking 5 deep breaths here. Keeping those toes pointed up, centering our hips over our right leg as fast as possible. Deep breaths in, letting go of the abdomen, filling up the belly. Complete breaths out, slow, steady, letting it all go. Just 2 more. Grabbing hold of our ankle, our foot, wherever we like with our right hand. Left arm up towards the ceiling, 5 deep breaths here. Gently opening, revolving, twisting the body. So we still get a lot of the benefits of our fold. You really feel this in the sides of the thighs and the calves. 2 more deep breaths. Returning our left arm down, bring our head back to our knee, walking our hands back to center, walking them forward, taking a nice deep breath. Then gently coming back into the body. We're going to bring our feet ever so gently and gracefully back together. Hands on our knees, gently coming down, 1 vertebrae at a time, bringing the soles of our feet to the mat. We're going to be going into our bridge pose if you haven't guessed it. We're going to have our heels right by the end of our fingertips, walking them a couple inches forward so that when we pop up, our feet are right underneath our knees. Deep inhale, lift those hips, engaging the glutes, engaging the thighs. We can either use our hand or a block to assist our spine or interlace the fingers. 5 deep breaths here. Pressing through the toes, lifting the hips, grounding the shoulders. Slow and steady breathing into any areas of tension. On exhale, letting it all go. Just one more nice deep breath. Pressing through the toes, lifting those hips. And exhale, gently coming back down. We're going to bring our knees to our chest, interlacing our fingers around them. And we are going to also put one ankle over the other. In our wide-legged fold, you're going to feel a lot of tension inside your groins as we're lengthening it. But when we gently bring the body back together, it helps to soothe, it helps to feel more comforted. So that's what we'll do as we rock side to side. Taking 4 more nice, long, deep breaths here. Closing the eyes and just feeling, being with the body. Keeping the lower back and shoulders grounded. One more deep belly breath. And letting our knees come up to 90 degrees. We can swap our ankles, bring our palms to the side. We're going to keep our gaze to the left as our knees come over to the right. 5 deep breaths here. Feeling the sides of our body, breathing into any tension, doing our best to keep our shoulders grounded. And then gently pressing through the fingers, letting the knees come back to center. Bring our gaze over to the right side as we allow our knees to come left. 5 deep breaths here. Still feeling the belly on our inhale, only letting it go on exhale. And when we're ready, gently coming back to our center. We're going to go into our legs up the wall pose, interlacing our fingers behind our knees, maybe using a strap over the bottom of our feet. We can certainly keep our ankles interlaced if we like that, or we can keep it like normal. Either way, we are going to, I actually recommend being up against a wall for this. So if you can, finding a wall and propping yourself up against it, feet up the wall, butt to the wall, and bringing our thumbs into our ears and going into our bees breath. We're going to take 5 deep breaths. So covering our ears, gently covering our eyes and beginning, we'll all do it on our own. And when we are ready, gently bending our knees into our chest, coming onto our side, we're going to go into our Savasana. Lying flat on our back, closing our eyes and starting our mental body scan. Starting at our toes, going through our ankles, our shins, our calves, to our knees, releasing any tension we may be feeling in our thighs, our hips and lower back, making any gentle alterations we need in our belly, our chest and our shoulders, our upper back, going down our arms to our elbows, our forearms and our wrists, our palms and our fingers. Bring attention back up to the neck, gently rocking it side to side, and then forward and backward, finding that soft spot that takes all tension away from the neck, staying here as we close our eyes, return our breath to our everyday normal breathing. And for the next 1 minute, we have nowhere to go and nowhere to be, but right here and right now, listening only to the sounds and feeling only the sensations in our immediate present. Our only job is to be here now. Ready, bringing attention back to the body, gently massaging the fingers and the toes amongst one another. Hands to our heart, allowing one knee to come to our chest at a time, and gently rocking over onto our right side, hands underneath our head, preparing our body for motion. And gently pressing through the ground, coming back to our seat, sitting up nice and tall, bringing our hands to our heart, closing our eyes, reflecting on the intention we set in the beginning of our practice. In only moments in which we met this intention, allowing all others to just float away as we end our practice, bowing to one another and our beautiful bodies, honoring the light within one another, which is the same. Namaste. Thank you so much for another awesome practice. I hope I didn't scare you. Sometimes when I gently tug on Baloo, he has one of his legs that is a little bit sensitive. So that was that yelp. So I don't abuse my dog on purpose. Sometimes I'm just not 100% careful, but yoga helps. I hope you can appreciate that. And I hope you're having a really wonderful day. Namaste and see you tomorrow. Bye.